Man, have I got a fun and exciting project for today. Most of my videos have been taking keys out of boxes, but I've got a move coming up and I've got to get the key collection safely across the country. So today, I'm going to see if I can carefully box some keys and put them away. First, I'm going to start with the things that have their own boxes. So we've got the 1940 Blue Racer with the chrome finish that we saw recently. And this box needed a little TLC, so I've got to finagle it back in there. I've got my everyday carry, this one's, there it goes, 1954 presentation with the LaHif device. This one is my Depression era bug with the blue enamel base. Got to play a little Tetris here. Let's see what else we've got. Got another one of my everyday carries, another Blue Racer. This one is from, I think it's from 1967, but yeah, don't quote me on that. And then this one is my right angle magnetic reed bug. Very cool. This one is my regular magnetic reed bug with the pendulum and main lever assembly taken off for stowage. And then, let's see. The rest of the hard cases are Pelican boxes. I will leave those as they are and pack them. This is one of the High Mound BK100 coffin bugs in its original Lafayette radio box. Again, just playing a little bit of Tetris here. See how these best fit. And then we've got this one is an original standard. That's a pretty good looking bug. It was maybe a barn find. It was super dirty when I got it, but managed to clean that up a good bit. I think that's everything that I'm going to pack into the bottom of this. I'll probably end up rearranging this and repacking it in the box 3 or 4 times, but now I've just got keys that I'm going to start bundling up. So let's see, we'll start with this one. This was a World War II era bug made by Lionel. The labels on these were notoriously, they kind of dry up. I've got the original label that went with it, but I'm going to have that remade by somebody with a vinyl cutter. So let me go ahead and see about wrapping this up. And then we've got this probably a mid-60s presentation. Needs quite a bit of TLC. Thinking about restoring this, maybe even giving it away to somebody who would really like a bug like this. Now, I've got a couple of high mound bits here. One is the BK100 that we recently did an unboxing video on, and another is an HK3. Because the plastic cases on these crack just so easily, I'm going to pack those really carefully and put them separate from everything else. The sturdier keys will definitely get wrapped up here. Like this Champion, for example, we've seen that a couple of times. We'll go ahead and get that bundled up and packed away. I'm just digging through bubble paper here because I like specific pieces of bubble wrap for specific keys. All right, I've got, let's see, I'm looking for the rest of the Vibraflex pucks. Those are all in a Pelican case. Those are in a Pelican case. I haven't seen this one for a while. So this is one of my favorite straight keys. It's a bundle that was restored by K3EY. Bought it from QRZ. Kurt does some amazing work on the straight keys. And then this is a 1960s presentation. So this box, I will take it to something like, you know, a club event or some kind of a contest, field day. This box is ready to go at any given time, just to have a straight key and a bug that I like pretty well. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, okay, this is a pretty cool one. This one is actually a vibro keyer and a Vibraplex iambic. So I know y'all don't see me use electronically keyed keys very much, but there you go. There's proof that I do actually have some electronic keys. The Vibra keyer is a single lever paddle, and of course the Vibraplex iambic is a double lever paddle. So that's pretty cool. The last, I have a bigger Pelican case here with 3 more bugs in it, but I'm going to save that and do a video just on that one another time. 2 of those bugs are really special. I'd like to show them off, you know, when I have 20 or 30 minutes of video time, just to really showcase them. So next thing, let me start putting away some of the straight keys. I think I've got a couple of small ones here. So I've got the RAF key. This is a Royal Air Force. Some people call it the 8 amp key because it was marked on the right here in the bakelite. PWT 8 amp. These keys, they actually sound really nice. They were part of an actual entire radio set. And then I've also got the Navy Flameproof key, also a really great sender. I've used that quite a bit, and I've got those both mounted on just stone coasters because that's enough weight to hold them around. So let me find little bubble packets here. yeah, the British Royal Air Force and the Navy key, two of my favorite straight keys. But a little less common is the U.S. Army straight key, the J5A. So that's a pretty cool key. Also flame proof. It's got all the works are enclosed so that it's not going to spark. It's also a really good sender. We'll have to get that on the air and show it off sometime. And then this is another Navy key. It's actually just a regular Bunnell straight key. It does not have a circuit closer because it was used for wireless telegraphy, and no need for a circuit closer when you're working wireless. CJB 26021, got the nice little U.S. Navy symbol on there. All around nice key, just like all the other Bunnell legless keys. It's a great sender. Really enjoy running that key. So let me put that one in another one of these baggies, since that wood base is a little more delicate. I don't want anything in here getting knocked around too badly. And then here's a fun one. So this is actually a Royal Canadian Air Force straight key. It was made by Grimmer Wilson. They're marked 10F/556. Good sender, has a nice action to it. It's very springy. A lot of people confuse these. They say, "Oh no, that's I know what key that is. That's a McElroy stream key." And I can see why you might be confused about that, since Grimmer Wilson may or may not have basically knocked off the design concept, but the McElroy stream keys, or the later ones produced by the Telegraph Apparatus Company, they have very similar looks. So when people see a Grimmer Wilson, they're often confused. It's very, very similar, very much a look-alike. One key difference you might notice is on the cross here. This is a regular stamped out piece of metal, whereas this is actually a square bar on the Grimmer Wilson. It has a really nice overall build quality to it. I like it slightly better than the stream key that it was seemingly modeled after. So let's find another piece of bubble wrap. Get that down in there. Might as well wrap up the stream key while we've got that basically at our fingertips. All right, next, let's go ahead and let's see. I've got a couple of SpeedX keys here. So there's a SpeedX key that's modeled after one of the larger Signal Electrics, and a SpeedX key that's modeled more after the Bunnell legless design. Actually, there's one of those Signal Electrics now, right behind it. It has the nice square bar on it. You notice the SpeedX also has the nice square bar on it. So really, really well built there. So let's go ahead and wrap that up. And then this is my very favorite straight key, the Bunnell S key. Great design, great feel, all vintage. We think this is about a 1918 key, just based on the fact that it's got the S, it's got the bug lip, it's got all the features one might expect to find on an actual 1918 model. And here is another Bunnell. You can see this key was really well loved. One difference between this and standard, this could have been made by maybe another manufacturer, maybe Signal Electric or something like that, the binding posts have either been replaced or they are, again, could have been made by another company. No markings on this of any kind. I would have expected to see Bunnell, Signal Electric, Menominee Electric Company, something like that. But the knurled knobs say Bunnell, the binding posts say otherwise. Somebody put a, something like a navy disc below the knob on this one. It's got a pretty good feel to it, but you can see it's just mounted on a little block of wood there. So not overall too exciting of a key, but like so many others, that's a good sender. Another little Bunnell key. Also no markings, but does have the more typical Bunnell binding posts, which I believe they borrowed from the U.S. Postal Service. I think those were Postal Service binding posts originally. If I am mistaken on that, by all means, someone let me know. And then let's go ahead and bundle up this Signal Electric. I think that's a Signal Electric R63, but my memory's a little foggy on that at this moment. So how we doing on packing? None of this is too full. Let's see. Oh, I left a bug out. Got my KN4YB right angle bug. This is one of the older ones. It's a little bit older style that was being done there. Let me put this in a little baggie. I think that's gonna do real nicely for me, just like that. Got another old Signal Electric key on board. This one was in my video with the unboxing of the True SDX SDR radio. Nice little key, sends great, has a nice feel to it. If the contacts are clean, I can actually get that gap real tight and it almost acts like a capacitive touch. That's a pretty cool straight key overall. Let's put that in another little baggie. All right, we're running low on room here. We've got a couple of things left to box up. We've got the McElroy bug, the telegraph apparatus bug. I've got the legged keys that you might have seen the other day in my legged key video. Will they even fit in here? That's getting a little tall. Maybe if we move this up to here, so that would fit down there. This one would fit kind of sideways. Okay, let me find some bubble wrap for them. Uh-oh, running low on bubble wrap. Here's one piece. Let's go ahead and wrap up the Steiner key first. Just give it a little protection. Generally speaking, these are going to be, packed in and driving down the road with me in the truck. So they don't need to be overly packed, but we just need enough so that things aren't shaken together and nicking the finishes off of each other, so on and so forth. All right, for the Bunnell legged key, the late 1800s one, let's wrap that in a little bit more bubble wrap. And we're doing pretty good. I pretty much got almost everything boxed up that I wanted to get boxed up. I've just got a few pieces left. And that was nope, I got a whole nother sack of bubble wrap here. All right, I was being a little stingy with the bubble wrap because I forgot I had a whole other sack of it. Let me put a better piece on this Steiner key. Very nice. And then, do I have room for a McElroy? No, that's not going to fit in the box like that. So we will get another smaller box. I actually think, yeah, I've got another Pelican case that doesn't have anything in it. So I'm going to put the McElroy and the Telegraph Apparatus Company bugs in the Pelican case. And will that fit right there? That's getting a little bit tall. Let's see, will that fit down there? Yeah, that'll just make it down there. Let me get just a little bit of bubble wrap for that. Yeah, nice little New York funnel sounder. Have not actually hooked that up for a while, but it's great to give a demonstration of the click-clack that landline telegraphy originally started with. Cool for a demonstration. Let's reuse this little piece just to give this a little bit. And let's see. I've got a little Bunnell 6B kit that was made for vintage Western electric test kits. I've got that Lionel key label. I have, that's not going to fit there. There we go, that'll fit right there. I've got a couple of spade connectors that can go right on top. I've got one of my leg strap keys. It's another Bunnell 6B from the test set that I just mounted into a little plastic box. And that's going to be that. I'm going to just shove a couple layers of bubble wrap right on top of everything and lock this down. That's going to go right in the truck with me when we head out, and we'll unpack them on the other end and set our station back up. All right, very cool. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out while I did some chores. It's always a shame to pack your keys away, but it's got to be done. Got to get them to the other end. And if you saw any keys in this video that you would like to take a deep dive on, that you say, oh, gee, I'd really like to know more about that. I'd really like to see that in action. I have one like that myself. I'd really love to compare mine with yours. Drop it in the comments. Yeah, let me know if you have any feedback at all. And when we get to the other end, we'll pull these keys back out and be happy to show off any of them. And if not, we'll I'm sure we'll open some more mystery boxes. I've still got quite a few mystery boxes piled up here. And with that, I don't have a key out, but da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and we'll talk to you later.